Tony, how you doing? Hope you had a good day. NorCal ho, Mandy ho. Hope everyone's had a great day. I had a great day. I hooked up with Kay from Kay's Digging It at lunch and went and scoped out permissions that I'll be trying to get earlier. Mr. Mike, how you doing? I tell you, Kay is just a wonderful person. She really is. So, I scoped out an old street downtown. It has like, hello, Matt. It has, I believe, within 3 blocks, there was like 5 mid 1850s churches. They were old. So, oh, nice, Tony. Hunter Reesher. Hope I pronounced that correctly. How you doing? Matt, I think it's hello. If I didn't, hello. Rob, Rocky Mountain. How you doing? Good to see you here, brother. Hope all is well. I got to get hold of you on one of them shirts. So. But, yeah, it was great spending the day with Kay. So, when she comes back, we're going to go do some metal detecting. 7.5. Thank you. It's not even 8 o'clock yet. Decided to start a little early. And on a sad note, I may be starting earlier here in a few weeks because, the Hunter GT apparently is going to be shutting down his streams, which is sad. But I hate to see that happen to anybody, especially somebody I consider a friend. Okay, Rocky, I'll shoot you an email and let me know how much.
Someone is at front door.
Whoa, who the heck's at the front door? Well, somebody else can go catch that. Why? Health issues, plus since he was off so long, he just hasn't got the people back for his streams like he did before. So. Now, Rob, you got ones that say Rocky Mountain on them, right? Because that's what I'm looking for. Marty V, how you doing? Dawn Relic Reaper, welcome. Wow, 12 people in the house. Like I said, it's just now 8 o'clock. Thank you. Iron Antler, hello. Sorry I missed your stream earlier. I was kind of watching the last one, one of the last ones the Hunter's putting out. So, Park Rat, want to coming up, brother? But yep, that's coming up.
What's up, brother?
Mom, how you doing?
Not doing too bad.
Good.
Been doing some sticker work today. Hey, Mandy.
Awesome.
Tyler, Don, Relic Reaper, good crowd.
That's what I did. Talk to you about tomorrow night in Zoom. We'll talk about your boxes and an idea I got. So
heck yeah, Mr. Diggs. Yeah, been working on stickers today and chilling out and having all kinds of weird thoughts. I'm still trying to decide whether a hippopotamus is a hippopotamus or just a really cool opotamus.
Yeah, I tell you, I had a great day with Kay.
Oh, I
such a
don't doubt
great
it, man.
person.
She is just a blast to be around. She's got a lot of wonderful energy.
Oh, okay, Rob, you got him for the rescue. That's good too. Like I said, but yeah, we had a great lunch, and then we went down, and she wanted to scope out the old Clarksville.
Mm-hmm.
She took me down some streets I hadn't been down before, and we found one in about 3 blocks. There were 5 mid 1800s churches.
Mm.
So it's like, oh boy, that's where I'm going. So
Definitely. Man, still on the hunt for property. It's like we seem to have a theme going. We looked at that first one. Okay, it's got problems, and Jeff and I saw the ghost on the property.
yeah,
Okay, this next place we're looking at, great price, 27 acres. Guys putting in a road here, there. There's a big, like, it's 99% wooded with a small area out front where you could put a house. And way up in the middle is a big clearing, big cleared area. And we thought, oh, we could put a trailer up in there or something. So we're looking at this place and going at it. And finally, we were able to get
Hi, Johnny.
good coordinates, and we zoomed in the clearing area that we thought, oh, this would be a great place for a trailer. It's a cemetery.
Yeah, not a great place for a trailer.
Who the hell think I'm gonna buy a damn cemetery? You think you might want to put that in the description along with 27 acres, including 85 dead people.
Yeah,
So
would have been nice to know.
yeah. So we'll scratch that one off the list.
Brian, how you doing?
Hey, Eagles, what's up, brother?
Oh,
Marty. So see, a few of these people were just over at Jersey Rays. She had a great birthday stream going on.
hi, Jim. Yeah, I didn't make that. Like I said, I was watching the one of Hunter GT's last. He's going to be shutting down his stream again, so
Oh,
it really sucks.
oof. Now, why is he shutting down?
He's got medical problems. He's got 14 stents in his body, and they're not working.
Oh, man. Too much suffering going around.
Yeah.
Rocky Mountain says, yeah, man, that's a lot of votes. Yeah. The best I can do is keep him from turning Democrat. Well, that's just my opinion. Y'all can think whatever you want. I'm not trying to start any trouble.
Hey, Brian, don't feel bad. I missed it too, but it's always next year. She'll have another birthday bash.
Yeah. Yeah. She says next year is going to be her last birthday. She get that minimum qualifying for senior citizen discounts. That's good enough. Stop aging at that point. But yeah, she did a few good giveaways, had some dinosaur races. It was a good time.
Cool.
So is Kay gonna be traveling around for a while, or?
Yeah, she's heading down to see what happened, if she can find out what happened to Mississippi Mary. And I think she's gonna go see Lane Prater.
Yeah.
And then head home. So
I'd like to know what happened to Bobby Henninger. Yeah,
so would I.
Just
I've sent him more emails.
Just
Nothing.
vanished on us. That's sad. He was a good guy. I like him.
Yeah, great guy. I'm
I
wondering.
shouldn't say was. He's probably still out there, just tied up with other stuff.
I'm hoping he's still out there. Oh, Brian won a Morgan dollar.
Look
Oh,
at those
thank you,
handsome
Mark.
dudes on the panel. That's us. Handsome
That's us.
dudes, both of us.
Can't you tell? We're twins from different mothers and fathers.
Mm-hmm. Shannon Dalton, how's it going? So, yeah, get
Yeah,
going.
Kate is just so awesome. Just my kind of people. Just,
Yeah,
great.
from here up. He was our Wilson. I think the Clarks still have written on their calendar the first time he swore.
Nathan, Shannon, how you doing? Politician bomb. I agree with that. Get rid of politicians and lobbyists, and we'd have a great country.
Mhm.
Marty, that's about Diggins. Welcome. We got 2 Martys in the house. Hey, stop that. I'm doing that enough on my own.
That's it. Yeah.
Why don't you come on up, Marty? Somebody else come up.
It's been a long
Get it
time.
going here.
Got a little headache going there.
How's Charlie doing? I haven't seen him. I mean, other than Rob's, must be really busy.
I saw him over at Jersey Rays. So he was there in the commentations doing his thing. And then, like I say, I had to stop to eat because I was starting to get a headache. You know, I love rice, man. If you're ever in the mood to eat like 5,000 of something, rice is the way to go.
Or if you want to drink it, Arrogant Bastard Ale, 5,000 calories in one bottle. Those are right up.
Oh yeah. Ooh.
My favorite's got this devil sitting there like this that looks at you and goes, "You're not worthy." You know it's good beer when they do that, and it is.
I know I'm never worthy.
Oh, 16K gold. Nice, Brian.
On a 1 VDI on the Knox. Yep.
Wow.
You got to dig those low tones,
Yep.
no matter what machine you're on.
Yep.
Yep. And almost 10,500 foils. That's the way it goes.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. You want to get to gold, you're going to be digging pull tabs, bottle caps, crap.
Huh?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. I'd like
I
to.
have years ago when I first got back into metal detecting, I'd buy and sell cheap detectors and show people what to do. And the first thing out of their mouth, they watch something on YouTube and I'm going to go out and get rich. Don't think like that, or you're going to hate it right away because it doesn't happen. This is not the United Kingdom where some Viking horde was, buried in some guy's farm.
Yeah, and you know, when you get rich, you do stupid things. If you've got too much money in your pocket, you're gonna do stupid things. I am living proof. I mean, it wasn't that long ago. I bought a humidifier and a dehumidifier, put them in the same room together just to let them battle it out. You know, it's like, this is my idea of sport.
I worked at a place where one day I walk in and the owner, the place had a swamp cooler. He didn't think it was good enough, so he had an air conditioner installed. And I go in, they're both running at the same time. I went, no. You can't do that. I go, the water from the evaporator cooler will ice up your brand new AC unit and fry it. Plugs, how you doing?
This is the Waffle House found its new host.
See, what I tried to do, I tried to help people out by selling them cheap detectors so they didn't break the bank. Instead of like guys that, I think I told you what I just missed out. Some old guy bought a brand new AT Max and top of the line gear to go with it. Metal detected for 5 hours, decided he hated it, so sold everything for $375. So $700 machine, brand new backpack, diggers, the whole 9 yards for $375. And I called 5 minutes too late. It was gone. Okay, Mark, either you're muted or you're trying to BS us. I don't know which, because we can't hear you.
Bullshit.
That's it.
I kind of figured.
What's up, Mikey? Jim.
Hey, I'll take a good deal on the detector, but I am way over all these. Like, you go to the events and stuff, and they're always giving out these little backpacks or the little shoestring backpacks, and I can't stand wearing backpacks. It's like you're trying to be taken down by a dwarf. You know?
Dennis, how you doing? Yeah, I got more diggers than I need. I got more pinpointers than I need. I don't need any more shovels or carry bags, find bags. I don't, I just don't.
Mm-hmm.
So when somebody goes, we're giving this away, yeah, not entering that contest. Already got enough of them.
Oh, thank you, Pugsy. That means a lot to me that you care. He said I never sounded better when I was quiet.
He sounds pretty good with a ball gag in his mouth too. That's just-
We're supposed to kiss and tell, Pat.
Yeah, come on.
I couldn't kiss anybody. I had a leather hood on.
Oh,
Somebody still owes me for all that pudding. Man.
and yes, this is made for children.
Yep. This show went south quick, Bill.
Thank you.
Oh, my
Thanks very
shows usually
much.
do right off, so it doesn't matter anymore. There's so many things I should have been struck with a copyright, or you can't do that, and it's never happened yet. I don't know why. Probably because it's on so late they don't care. Who knows?
There's no such thing as too much information. It's just making up for lack of imagination.
Yeah.
Hey, Dennis, how you doing, man?
Oh, Dennis is here. Mikey, Pugs for days.
So, Mark, gonna do the leg waxing thing the week after next, or this week?
It's still up in the air, Bill. Okay.
Okay. John, finders keepers.
It's planned for 2 weeks. In 2 weeks.
Well,
So
I'll be
back out in 2 weeks.
I'll
So-
come on, but wouldn't do I don't have hair in my legs. So there's, leg waxing on mine wouldn't do anything. So
I got plenty. That's why I'm not looking forward to it.
So what do you got to do? Just wax one of your legs?
Yeah, tolerate it for as long as you can.
Oh,
Wax it, put a strip on, and rip it off, and do it for as long as you can.
well, on the upside, if you get one complete leg waxed, when you go to bed at night, it'll feel like you're sleeping next to a woman.
Hey, look at that. I'm going to have to shoot for that. So that's up in the air still. I don't know yet. It's still. I don't know yet.
What you got to do is put the wax on in a certain pattern, so when you rip it off, it looks like a crop circle. It's like aliens did it to me, I swear.
That was on my list. That's on my to-do list for that video, Bill. Pat. Ooh, I got a good day drinking.
I think
Wax
day
your
drinking
legs
should be an
together and then
Olympic
twist
sport.
Go ahead, Pugs, and do a video of it.
Go for it, Pugsy. I'll watch it.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah.
21 in the house. Thank you, everyone.
Thanks, Bill.
Wow.
Huh?
Hey, Lisa. Read.
Raheed.
Uh-oh,
Tortuga Lisa, welcome. Thank you for being here.
Reed, what's up? Oh, he thinks
For
we're
those who weren't
gentlemen.
here earlier, I spent the day with Kay from Kay's Digging It. And
Nice.
had a great lunch. We went and scoped out some places, found some place I can go ask permissions. It ought to yield some good stuff because I've never seen anybody metal detect here in all the time I've been here. So
Mm.
Hey, just be cool. Yeah,
Don, what's up, brother?
yeah, Kay is a nice.
be cool. Hello.
Ooh. If anybody out there knows Mel's Coins Corner, have him get in touch with me with his address. He's won a prize, but I still haven't got an address from him.
I've seen him. I've never been to one of his.
Yeah.
I haven't watched any of his videos, but I know who he is. Yeah, Mel Coin.
Yeah, I've reached out and haven't heard back. So I'm still sitting on a prize.
That I still got 3 prizes. I can't get the people to contact me still, and I've got their channels. I've typed in, please contact me, email them, please. Nothing.
Any unclaimed gifts, feel free to send them my way.
I was thinking about doing an unclaimed prize giveaway because
That'd be cool.
I have unclaimed prize packs from the first Advent.
Yeah, John.
Just
Oh, that's
sitting-
like
Yeah.
on one of Rob's lives. I gave a hand digger away, knocked a macro digger. Nobody ever claimed it.
Yes, yeah.
Got hold of them twice. Okay, I'm going to give it to somebody else.
That's why I redid my giveaways. I won't announce them, and it's just for whoever is in the chat at the time.
Mhm.
This way here, because I'm always afraid of somebody who I don't know, I'll never see again, is going to come in and win it. Well, at least I know with the people who usually come regularly, they're there. They deserve something. They're
Mhm.
sitting there watching Marty and I and Bill and Mike and everybody for an hour.
Yeah.
You deserve some payment for that.
Yes, Don, I did get your info, and that package went out today. Would have gone out yesterday, but somehow I ended up too high to drive. This happened.
Hey, that happens. You're right, Danny. And then Claire after week should be up for a rerun. Heck, DJ only gives them 2 days.
Yeah.
Well, this was, the Advent thing, so I can't do a whole nother 25 days just to give away one prize.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I want to tell you guys, if you haven't heard, Rob jazzed about sending something to Shane, and then there was postage due. He's not the only one. I got one from Roe, stamped postage due right on it.
I don't think you can do that anymore.
Well, probably not their fault, because what happens is somebody new weighs it at the post office, gets the wrong weight, charges you less, and somebody else catches it.
Okay.
This isn't right. So that's what I understand has happened. So
Makes sense.
See, now I got Dennis saying, "Hey, Pat, did you already send out my prize?" I honestly don't remember seeing you on the prize list. Was it for the Advent or for Rattoberfest? Let me know and I can
Do you know what was in one of his
go and look back at the list.
what he puts in his prize packs? Or at least in mine? Carolina Reaper almonds. I took a look at that and I went, no, Pat, no. I ain't touching that with a 10-foot pole.
Did you at least eat the sprinkles?
Yes, I did. Oh, I sucked them down quick.
Rocky Black. I don't know if you heard me.
But I saw those and I was like, Pat's trying to kill me.
Oh, okay, Dennis, I'm starting to worry. It's like, I would have remembered that. I know I got that short-term memory fart thing, but
Thank you, Rocky.
Oh, that's what you were saying. For some reason, Bill, I heard coffee black. When you were leaning into something, I thought you were on the bridge of the Star Trek ship ordering from the replicator.
yeah.
I was waiting for Pat to say Earl Grey, hot. Yeah,
Johnny Walker, red.
there we go. That's better. I don't know where my shoot.
Captain Morgan rum.
Computer, 19th century fleshlight. Or is that too much? No.
$2 hookers, 7-Eleven.
Yeah.
Yes, I do. Plugs in. I'm saving it all up for you. All I need is your mailing address so I can ship it off.
Oh, yeah. Short-term memory. I used to have one of that, Reed. What is it? Oh, Plug's going to start, because everybody else, you're going to start vaping, Plugs. Would you jump off a cliff if everybody else did, Plugs? Remember that one from?
If it was fun, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Just tell my mom if it got him out of school on Monday. Yeah.
Bacardi rum.
Hmm.
Bacardi's okay, but Captain Morgan.
Yeah. Yeah. Captain Morgan's fan there.
Yeah.
I've never developed a taste for rum. I just
No. I can't do any of the hard stuff anymore. If I could, I'd be Southern Comfort.
mm,
That's always been my go-to.
Me, it was Jack Daniels, Old Number 7 and 7 Up.
there you go, buddy. That's it.
Straight Quaaludes.
Hell yeah. Roar. Yeah.
Just say no, Plugs, and give them to me. Oh.
Remember, drugs don't work without alcohol.
Or they work better with alcohol.
That's why I say without alcohol. Yeah.
Well,
And a
as
little
Willy Wonka said, yeah, as Willy Wonka said, candy is dandy, but liquor's quicker.
Hmm. And sex won't rot your teeth.
Yeah. That's like I'll never remember my 35th birthday party. It was on a Wednesday night. I walked in. Somebody handed me a bag with something, and I took it, started drinking, and somebody came out with a pipe that had peyote in it. And next thing I know, I'm waking up, and everybody's gone. I'm going, man, that was a short party. My friend that owned the house, he looks at me and he goes, dude, you came here Wednesday. It's Friday morning.
Holy
Oh,
crap.
where did the time go?
And who bathed me?
But it was a great time, I guess.
Whew.
Remember, like I said, I woke up, my girlfriend's still sitting there, and she didn't remember anything either, so she had just as good a time as I did. And I go, well, there's no blood, nobody's bruised, so must have had a great time.
I haven't been to Riverside Park in forever, Dennis. That was Alpha Park for me, the first place I ever hunted. And now I think just so many people go there. It's like, so
You
I
call it Jack.
haven't touched that in months.
I need more coffee.
I want to try to find some place to get out to this week that's local. I like going across state with Kimberly, but staying closer to home would be nice. And, you know, I've got that new permission down the road. Has not yielded anything but crap, but I'm going to keep going back because, you know, without crap, it wouldn't be a Park Rat video.
Oh, yeah. We found a street beyond where those churches were that I was talking about. And there's 3 or 4 old vacant lots. One, I got to find out, hopefully they don't belong to the city, because a couple of them were good size and they're up off the road, and the rock walls were all old stones set in place. I'm talking, you know, like they did back in the early 1800s. It's like, oh, and you can see the stuff sticking out of the dirt.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I really want to get in there.
You are right, Dennis. They butchered Heritage Park. That was a hidden gem out there until they decided to build up everything, and still nobody's going to go there, you know.
Oh, another park that some city decided to destroy.
Heritage Park here in town, and most people didn't know it's a park because you've actually got to drive down somebody's driveway to get there.
Wow.
So they always just left it alone. Now they've fenced things in, put in a retention pond, closed off access around the old buildings and shit. And it's like, yeah, with all that land work you did, rots of ruck.
Oh, that's like I found a park back home I never knew about. Real small one, but old, very old. Like oldest park in town, 1901 or something.
Mm.
But I go in and even though it was a park, it was part of a school. It had been donated by the old high school. And the problem is, I guess they had people up there using drugs so much and littering. They actually fenced it off and locked it up so you couldn't get in. By the time I discovered it was a park.
Yeah.
And I could see that it had been gated off for a long time. And the really funny part is the front of it, it was only like maybe 75 feet wide and about 300 feet long. It's hit a main street, but everybody thought it was still part of the school. Well, it wasn't. It was a park. And found out, well, yeah, up until about 5 years ago, you could go in the back way, but then they gated that off too. I went, you're kidding me. Yeah. Like, damn.
It's like about 2 blocks from me is like one of the oldest houses in my area. The sign on it says 1880. They're getting ready to raise that to put condominiums in.
Oh,
I've been trying to land this permission forever. The previous owners, they kept telling me no. So I don't know. I don't want that building to go down, but I want to hunt it. So I got to track down the new owner and see if he'll give me permission.
Yeah, and if they're gonna tear it down anyways, I'd be like, well, let me go in and take all the doorknobs and
yeah.
any kind of little fixtures like that, because
Yeah, that old place was a mansion at one time. Because the reason it has the 1880 sign on it, because that's when it became a home for underprivileged children. They could
Yeah,
go
the
to
old
a home.
doorknobs
It's been a home since.
Old doorknobs and wood finials off stair
Yeah.
rails and all that. That's all worth big bucks now because you can't find that stuff anymore.
Oh yeah.
Especially if they're glass or the porcelain knobs. Oh man, people eat that stuff up.
Oh yeah, I know that's in there. That good stuff.
Yeah, I can understand that. Reed, driving over Donner Pass this time of the year, especially I know you guys they got a crap load of snow, like 30 feet in some places. So one of the biggest snows in the last 50 years. But yeah, Pioneer Park's a great old park. It's one of those parks you got to go walk slow and
Hey Trevor.
set the thing for all metal because the stuff's deep now. But
And dig every damn thing.
yeah. Hi, Trevor.
Oh guys, I'm gonna bounce. It was great talking to both of you.
Thanks
for
for
having me
coming up, Mark.
And, good night.
Chow mein, man.
Oh man, that sounds good. I'm hungry now. I'm gonna go grab some chow mein.
Yeah, the park Reed's talking about, that's a real old park. Got some great stuff out of there, too. And Reed, when you do get over there, go beyond the front of the park, go past all the buildings, and go into the back where the picnic area is, and you'll see some trails up into the woods there and some logs piled there. They've been there for years and never move them. I'm going to go up them trails because they've been there ever since the park's been there. So
I was thinking about trying to figure out, like in my town or the next town, or back in the day, of course, everybody dumped their trash in the back of the property. So you're always looking for the old bottle pits and stuff. But at some point, all of that transitioned. So where was the first actual town dump? When they said, okay, now all the trash is just going to go here. Where's that located? What's on it now? Is that what Walmart's sitting on? But I'm not a good one for research.
Well, it's like back home, I know where the original county dump was in our town. But by the time I got in metal detecting, it had been closed off and the new one started. Now it's all houses built on top of it because they built them before. They said, no, you can't do that. You can't build on dumps anymore. You can put a golf course, but you can't put a house.
Mm-hmm.
But well. 25 in the house. Thank you all.
Mm-hmm. A friend that's lived in Nevada City for 40 years. Yeah.
Shane, Ohio River. Wow.
Hey, Shane, how's it going, brother? I just seen him recently over at Jersey Rays.
Oh, wow. You got relatives in that cemetery in Nevada City, huh, Reed?
Oh, let me answer this real quick.
Yeah, it's like Kay and I were driving around in some of the main drives we could see. Excuse me. It's funny here in Clarksville because you'll drive down one of those streets and there's a brand new building next to a building from like 1900, and then another new one on the other side of it. But the old buildings still have gravel parking lots and grass strips, and a lot of them are boarded up. So it's just finding out who owns them. Hey, can I detect there?
I hate seeing all the building they do around here. They build these big apartment complexes, blah, 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 billions of units or whatever, and you're driving by and this is all wood frame stuff.
Yep.
It's like, oh, people, welcome to Light a Match Estates. It's not going to take much. All you need is one person cooking up in their bathroom to burn the whole community down.
What gets me is that a lot of the apartments they're building here now look like motels, but they're apartments.
They've turned one of our local motels into an apartment.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't get it.
Mm.
Oh, yeah, you got your own little kitchenette, bedroom. You got to share the bathroom with 10 other people. What?
Yeah. Don't open this door because it goes into the neighbor's apartment.
Yeah.
Oh, where's Rob tonight? I haven't seen him around.
Yeah, that's strange. He's usually here by now.
He might be wiped out. They've been doing a lot of work at his house.
Yeah.
Renovating, tearing out of walls and stuff. So he could be fairly well whooped. I don't know why I'm yawning. I'm not even freaking tired. It's like
they turned the Pink Pelican into a homeless shelter. Oh, man.
And right next to that, that's that Fernwood place, I think they called it. My brother used to live at Fernwood, and that's just a small little area like Harbor Lights used to be. But the Pink Pelican, that used to be a nice place, it was affordable. The neighbors were good. They had their own little way of doing things. And Ferndale. And now it's just gone to junk. You keep them all down there right across the street from where these people have like $1 million homes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's like, the homeless situation back in especially Southern California is just getting freaking ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
I was watching a guy's video here on YouTube of San Bernardino, and it's basically they got more homeless people than they got working people now.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just, you can see the destruction, and they got some new guy in there, managers. Oh, we're going to make it better. It's like, it's almost beyond the point of rescue, I mean,
yeah.
It's like, how are you going to do it? Oh, we're going to build homes for them, and they'll just trash them. That's what they normally do.
Yeah. You can see in a lot of big cities, there'll be like a whole area of a city that's like totally unoccupied now because it just got so bad they had to get everybody out and close it off.
Yeah.
They're going to have to do that to the whole freaking state the rate they're going.
That's one thing I liked about the county I lived in back there. They didn't like homeless people. They didn't want them there. They didn't want people living in their vehicles on the streets.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as they come in, they go, nope, hit the road, get out of here. And people start complaining. It's like, yeah, Tortuga Lisa, Phoenix, Arizona. I know. I've heard that too, that it's really bad there. Big cities are the worst. California is the worst of them all because they just let them do whatever they want. Oh, yeah. I know, Trevor. In fact, Rob from Florida Thunder, and we talked about this because he'd been to San Francisco 20 years ago, and I go, you wouldn't want to go there now. Because I used to love to go to Chinatown and the Wharf, and they destroyed the whole city. Mm-hmm. It's just so nasty, you don't want to go there anymore, It just sucks because I used to love going to San Francisco. I know, Lisa, it's terrible. Yeah.
Denver's a place, even when I was heading back over, I was thinking about stopping and seeing off Rocky Mountain Life prospecting. And if I had gone through time-wise and it had worked out, it would have been like I'd have to meet up with him and stay close to him while I was there because the whole area is dangerous now.
Yeah. Like Trevor says, he goes all over California. San Francisco has a mess. That's where it started, which is what really sucks. Hi, Jamie. It all started
Man.
mid 90s in San Francisco when they're going, oh, these poor homeless people, let them come here and they can live in the park and this and that, and then just let them take over the whole city. I mean, you walk down the street in San Francisco, old San Francisco, and you will not find a doorway that doesn't have a homeless person sleeping in it. They can't even move them away from their storefronts anymore. It's illegal. You can't go out and tell them move. They don't allow it.
But, for German disease control, there shouldn't be any problem with you cleaning your front entryway with ammonia.
That's true.
I'm just saying, thinking out loud.
Or DDT. Mixed with Raid.
Yeah, hire a skywriter to write "Get Out" above your place in diazinon.
Yeah, Reed, you're not the only one. It just, last time I went there, I told myself, that's it. I'm never going back. Yeah. And I really used to love Chinatown. That was a great place to go and get food and fireworks, and because the Chinese had all the good stuff like they have in Colorado and everywhere else. So and here.
It's getting bad. And so I'm still looking for a place in the country.
Oregon decriminalized drugs. You mean all drugs, Plugs?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's got to be bad. You'd think they learned, because if you read just before they made marijuana illegal back in the 30s, drugs were legal, and it was creating a problem. So they put a stop to it. I mean, you could get heroin. You could buy heroin on the street legally. You could buy cocaine. The dentist, in the old days, the dentist used pure cocaine when they numbed your teeth.
Buckle Boy,
Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. You'll love it. Have you ever been there, Dennis? Coeur d'Alene's awesome. About 40 miles south of Sandpoint, where all my relatives live. Of course, you just kind of watch the skinheads up there.
Yeah, great restaurants in that area.
Yeah.
Oh, Tortuga Lisa.
Yep.
Medford. Central Point. Yep.
Buckle Boy, hello. How you doing?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I haven't been to Oregon, God, since I think 95 or 6 was the last time I was there. I haven't been to Idaho since 95 or 96. Dang, it's a long time. When you're talking 27 years.
Mm-hmm.
But unfortunately, Sandpoint used to be this quiet little town on a big lake that kind of ended up like the town I lived in. It grew into this big, people from big cities, look at this nice little town. So they flocked there and everything tripled. And they have Lake Pend Oreille in Sandpoint, Idaho. You got to drive across the bridge. You see this beautiful lake and this beautiful shoreline. Well, then there was only like 1 or 2 houses. Last time I was there was like condos all the way around the lake. You couldn't see the shoreline anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And the first road on the left at the bridge going into town was Fish Hatchery Road. Well, all these people that bought riverfront or lakefront property didn't like those kind of names. So that was Lakeshore South instead of Fish Hatchery Road.
Mm-hmm. Well, Reed's right. Grants Pass is a nice place.
Yep.
And my dad lived in Cave Junction when he passed away. Also a beautiful area. Yeah.
Yep. I got to grab some more coffee. Ooh.
There you go, Dennis. You can always buy clothes wherever you end up. Mm.
Nah, just layer them, Dennis, and take them off.
Oh,
Four
geez.
t-shirts, a couple pairs of pants.
Tortuga Lisa was in Central Point in the 80s. That's when I was there. And she says, "Go Expo." It's like, yeah, party down at the pits, man. That's funny. We could have been at some of the same parties and not even known it.
Yep.
I think I was the first kid at Central Point High School to ever get arrested in school. Apparently, if you're going to sell pot out of your locker, you shouldn't let the teachers see it.
It doesn't do that to me anymore, John. Coffee just doesn't keep me awake. Detect the nude beats, problem solved. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I can do caffeine soda right up until bedtime and be out like a light in 3 minutes.
It's funny. I'm from Grass Valley, California. When I go through Oregon up to Idaho, they had a Grass Valley, Oregon. First time I hit the town, it was 2,500 people, and there's this big brand new plant they were putting in. I go back a few years later, they're from 1,500 down to like 1,200 people. And that building's still there, but there's nothing in it. Well, I just passed through that time. The third time I go through, they're down to 500 people. One restaurant open. The stores are closing up. And I stopped at the restaurant to get some lunch. I asked the lady, I go, "What happened to this town?" She goes, "Well, they put that big plant in, and it was going to be an auto manufacturer. I don't know which one." She goes, "But they decided not to use it at the last minute. So the town started growing because the new plant came in, and then it went bust."
See, Jim Steele says, "Don't sell to the teachers." I wasn't selling to the teachers, but they had cool teachers at that school. Mr. Ledbetter used to buy me cigarettes.
Heck, I had a math teacher who had some of the best reds in town. He used to sell them to us. We'd all be in his class like going, and he was always like that all day long. He'd just be sitting there going,
Yeah.
"Oh, sure you could, Trevor. Just because you live one place so long, you can live in another place. Takes a little getting used to, but you can do it." Good night, Rocky. Thanks for stopping
Take it
in.
easy, brother. Don't forget about the Zoom tomorrow, man. Stop in and say hey if you get a chance.
Yeah, stop in and Pat Zoom. It's a great time.
Heck yeah. I'll be right back.
Okay. What makes it tough is what you got to do before you move, Buckle Boy, is do your research. Hello, Diana, to find out whether you can metal detect where you're moving to. No, Diana, we don't get wild in there. Do we, Reed? Oh, yeah. No way, Reed. There's no way I could live in the Bay Area now. I did have some good times there. I met I know the younger people won't know, but I met Burgess Meredith, the movie actor, only because his son, Reed, lives in Nevada City. And he was a friend of my brother's. So I got to stay the weekend at a movie star's house back in the 80s in Marin County. Florida too hot, Michigan too cold. Yeah, I have severe arthritis, Trevor, so I need either California, Southern Arizona, Southern New Mexico, someplace like that. Here, the weather changes at the drop of a hat, and it's just, yeah, Reed, I did too. Well, the first time I went to San Francisco, I think I was 15. Had a great time, great weekend. Oh, actually, I was 13. Yeah. But I remember it was to see a Janis Joplin and Big Brother and Holding Company concert. I got wasted that weekend. Fillmore West.
That was a great thing about being kids back then.
Yeah.
Getting wasted, going to parties.
I
People weren't
went-
all about beating each other up and killing each other. If you had a beef with somebody, you beefed and you became friends, you know?
Friends, yeah. I went to see Janis Joplin and Big Brother and the Holding Company at Fillmore West. And this is back in the day. It was so great. There was a big hole in the roof. You could look right at it. And there was people standing on the roof looking in at you. You know? Stuff like that. You couldn't even get away with that today. Oh, and then Memorial Auditorium in Sacramento, 1974. It was great. Frank Zappa and the Mothers of Invention were playing the last show there before they closed it down to renovate. Well, they closed it down and renovated it years later. But I walk in, you could not bring in a tape recorder or a camera, right? You could have all the drugs you wanted. They didn't care. I'm walking in, there's a guy sitting there with a World War I gas mask, right? With the big canister. Couldn't see his eyes. It was all smoke. That guy didn't move for 4 hours. He was just like, yeah, gunfire and shootings. I know. We didn't use guns back then. We used knives and chains and
Tony, his name's Jerry, Gerry. And give me a second on the last name there because I'm having a brain fart. Let me.
Squirrel. Hello, how you doing?
Jerry McMullen is his last name. And you can also look him up under Jerry's Metal Detectors at jerrysdetectors.com. Squirrel, what's up, brother?
Billy Mays.
Mary, good to see ya.
Oh no, Dennis. Same here. I mean, if we allow a rat bastard like you in here, Dennis, we can allow him to say anything. So
Hey, Mary, just be thankful that brain farts don't have smells.
yeah, Squirrel, you're up northeast, huh? A lot of people are going to be getting bad weather or already getting it. See, brain farts are not that great because, you know, you're in a crowded elevator, it's wasted. Because my theory was always a fart's only good when it's shared.
That's it.
You know, I had people that told me that was a matter of opinion. I disagree.
And, you know, like you say, if you're going to fart, at least have other people around.
Yeah.
You know, if you're alone, I'd rather burp and taste it than fart and waste it.
Exactly. There you go. I still remember my best day was the day I emptied out a 2,400 square foot building and made 3 guys hurl. All with one fart. And the boss comes out, you're going to pay for the time they're taken out of the building. It was worth it.
Danny boy.
Because I had this one guy walking through. He goes, I can take it. All of a sudden he goes, no, I can't. He runs out of the building and puking.
Oh,
Because I tell you, McDonald's cheeseburger, pickles, Jack Daniels, and I forgot what else I ate. Man, that was some power in those.
oh yeah.
Well, it's no fun if he's got a CPAP mask on, Mary. You can't smell it.
Unless she unplugs the hose and plugs it in.
That's true.
Yeah. Bench on your ding. Time for some SBOs. That's it.
Yeah, SBDs are fun. So you rip one and go, you did it. Oh, man.
If you eat the right amount of Slim Jims and whiskey, I guarantee your farts will smell like dog shit.
Oh, yeah. Throw a little,
Long airplane rides. Keep that in mind, Dennis.
want to make it even better? Top it off with some Limburger cheese.
Mm,
Yeah,
I love Limburger cheese.
but it sure does stink.
I don't know anybody else that can stand it, but I can't find anymore. I used to get this Limburger cheese spread. You could just spread it on crackers or put it on a sandwich or something. And it's like, I can't find the spread anymore to save my life.
Yeah, it's hard to find that stuff. And we used to love it with our kids because we had the school that only had, it's like 4 buildings all connected. It had one heater. So we would buy 5 pounds of Limburger and set it on the heater so it would stink up the whole school. They had to let us go. When they caught on, it's like, who's doing this?
It is the best stuff, Mary. It really is.
It does stink, but it sure tastes so good.
It does.
It does. It's like, now we're going, Braunschweiger. I love that stuff. And people look at it and go, ooh, it's gross looking.
Dude.
Yeah, it's gross looking. Consistency's a little weird, but man, does it taste good. Oh, Limburger and Braunschweiger together.
Oh, that would be awesome.
Yeah. Jeff, how you doing? Oh, yeah, hard-boiled eggs. That was what I threw in. Doesn't have to be a hard-boiled, just cooked eggs. It really helps.
Brewers Prospect and hello, Jeffafa. Good to see you, brother. We're hanging here talking about foods that stink.
Yeah.
It'd be nice to have a Limburger eating contest and then see who can stay in the hotel room the
onion
longest.
sandwich. Hey, there you go, Marty. That sounds awesome. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, but now I want a Limburger and Braunschweiger sandwich. Dang, that sounds good. But like I said, I've never even seen Limburger in a store around here. Just don't find it.
We used to have a place here in town called the Cheese Cave, and they would have to order it for me. They didn't even keep it in the store because, like, so many people couldn't stand it.
Putrefied shark from Iceland. Oh, I don't know. Ambergris pretty much stinks, and they use that in perfume. That's whale puke.
Yeah.
Yeah, cooking a wild boar, especially the head, will stink up a house. Oh. Keep them occupied, Pat. I got to make another pot of coffee.
All right, time for some armpit fart music. No, we'll save that for a different show.
Oh.
717 squirrel. Do. Worked in a cheese factory for 20 years. I knew one other person that worked in a cheese factory for long term, and she could eat a pound of cheese a day and be fine. It's like, I have 5 or 6 slices of cheese. I'll be plugged up. Asiago is good. I wish they'd make some like cologne that smelled like blue cheese. That'd be great. Keep it in the car, a little spritz. My wife would think I ate a salad while I was out. Yeah.
Oh, choo-choo.
Boy, you're right. So, yeah.
Oh, I love cheese, Marty. Any cheese. Especially when you get cheeses from Italy or France,
Mhm.
England. Oh, great stuff.
Oh yeah.
The best cheese in America comes from Wisconsin.
My wife brought home some I guess it was super sharp Celtic cheddar. You know, it's that kind of cheese like you can't slice it because it just starts crumbling
Crumbling.
away. Oh, it's so good though.
Good. Yeah.
It's
and
just
white.
so good. Yeah.
No color to it. It's just white. Yeah. I love that stuff. Cheese equals choke ass. Are you part Indian, Jim?
I look for the Limburger everywhere I go, Mary.
Yeah, it's just something that's hard to come by. I mean, 50 years ago, no problem.
Mhm.
Well, that's like blue cheese, real blue cheese. That's getting hard to get because people don't like it. Hello, Connie. How you doing?
Brewers says Ridgewood barbecue blue cheese.
That sounds good. Yeah, German grocery stores usually have a good. Yeah. What surprised me is I don't know if they have them out here. I haven't seen one that back west. They have the grocery outlet, which buys stuff from around the country. So you'll go in and they'll have a great cheese selection. Usually half to 2/3 cheaper than you can get it anywhere else because it's overrun stuff. Used to love buying cheese there. I got sticker shock when I'd buy it there and go someplace else and go, I paid $3 for it over there and they want 12 for it here. It's like Jesus. Yeah.
I always thought it would be nice to try and make my own cheese. You know, just to say I did.
Yeah. I'm sure he did, Diana. That's where I go to when I can't find a store. I go right online.
Feta cheese. There you go.
Yeah,
That's another
good.
good one. I may have to sleep alone, but a good cheese is worth it.
Yep. Mary says you can order the Limburger spread online.
I'll have to tell my wife that she can order me some.
You know, it's like I found a lot of stuff that I couldn't get in the stores here on Amazon, but they want 2 to 3 times as much for it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because I like prickly pear jelly. Well, a small bottle back in Arizona is $4. On Amazon, they want $12.50 for it for the same size bottle. Or FL Thunder Rob talks about it. The ground pork. Yeah, they got it. Man, it's expensive off Amazon. Another thing, I like making omelets with real cactus in it. And I can get that on Amazon, but again, 3 times as much as if I bought it in the store. My kids cut cheese. Everybody's kids cuts cheese, Lisa. They're all cheese cutters when they're kids. My cholesterol's going up just listening. Well, it is funny when you're a teenager, Mary.
It's funny when you're an adult.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
You know, if I cut one in bed, my wife would be like, "Oh, that's gross. I can feel that on my leg." And it's like, yeah, it's a buffalo kiss. All right.
Oh God, that's like, what was it? South Park had the one episode where they're talking about farts are funny, but queefs are gross.
Queefs are
great.
funny. Why aren't queefs flammable? I mean, that would just be the pinnacle of, yeah.
Reed's grandma used to make his grandfather eat the Limburger out on the porch.
It doesn't matter where you eat it. It matters where you sleep it.
No, Dennis, I don't care. Cactus is cactus to me. I love cut that stuff and put it in an omelet.
Mm.
One, Malaya Metal Detector. How you doing? Good night, Buckle Boy.
Take it easy, man. Ooh. Pardon.
Danny says Talisha loves it when he plays butt music before bed. She rates it.
Yeah.
It does, Mary. Farting in her blanket does keep you warm for a little while.
Yeah. And if he practices now, by the time he's my age, he'll be able to fart his wife's name. She hates it when I do that, but it comes out. It's just funny.
It's when you can fart the Star Spangled Banner, you're a pro.
It's I can
It's
fart
raining
out.
in Malaysia. Dang, Juan. That's been weeks now. Sorry, brother.
Mm.
Wow. I don't know if you ever been to his channel. He finds some great stuff out there in the beaches and in the sections of town that he detects
Mm-hmm.
in the woodlands. So,
What have I got rolling there? Hey, it's after 10 o'clock. Black Rat's going to take a puff.
oh, comparing, God, cactus is kind of like a cross between asparagus and green beans. About the only thing I can come up with. Yeah.
I love asparagus.
Yeah.
Adventures with Swifty. What's up, brother?
Swifty, how you
Good to
doing, brother?
see you here. Our man is on the mend, and it won't be any time at all. He's going to be back out having some great adventures,
Awesome to see you, Swifty.
living life to the fullest. We're doing good, brother. We're talking about cheeses and other stinky foods, farts, queefs, the normal stuff, man. Shit. Come
Yeah.
on up and say hi.
Normal Tuesday night weird stuff. Yeah, that's the only way I can describe it. Depending on the cactus, I only had a couple. I know the other ones must taste different, but yeah.
It's 5-sided cactuses. I got a buddy of mine from Peru,
Third, hello.
and he'll get the 5-sided cactus that you can buy
Yes,
in the
Jim.
store. And there's a way to scrape that down, and then it seeps stuff, and you boil it out and make a drink out of it. And you take a little shot of that cactus cooler, what I call it, and you can forget the next couple of days easily, man.
You can buy Cactus Cooler from Target, or you used to be able to, but it's
Oh
a
no,
Yeah, I know.
not like this. The,
Oh, I
the
know.
stuff he makes is highly hallucinogenic.
Jim was just asking, have I ever tried mescal cactus? Yes, I have. And I used to be like the Indians. I'd smoke it and go, ooh.
Yeah.
Just got to remember when you pick that mescal bud to get rid of the tip.
Well, Mary, nobody comes here for boring stuff.
It makes everybody's pee smell Swifty.
Yeah. It's like the next time I eat asparagus, I would be like, my pee smells like Swifties.
Good night, Dennis. Oh, here's Swifty coming up. Hey, brother, how you doing?
There's our brother, man.
What's going on, everybody?
Ooh, you feeling
Good to
good?
see you, man. Good to see you healing.
Yeah, don't have much of a voice, but I'm here.
That's because you ruined your vocal cords doing all that singing in your shorts, man. All that
Don't make me
movement
laugh,
can't be good for your neck.
That's it. That's funny. Yeah, I think Randy, Metal Detecting with Randy, turned me on to the app. And so I was trying it out the other day. But yeah, I'm on the mend. You know, they cut my throat open over here. I got a big old scar, and they yanked my vocal cords over and everything, and
Mm,
had it had a damn tube down my throat. It was crazy.
mm.
It's all good now.
That must have been nerve-wracking for Mrs. Swifty. It's always rough when someone you love is going through something serious, you know?
Yeah, I think she had a hard time of it
Oh, yeah.
also. But it's all good now.
Yeah, you're looking good, brother. So,
You say that. But you hear something funny. So, you know, I love to go metal detecting. And I've already been going around the house with my Knox 800 with the 6-inch coil. It weighs 2.8 pounds. So I can lift up to 10 pounds. So I figured I was good to go. So I've been going around the house with my metal detector, swinging it. So, you know, when it comes time to go metal detecting, I'll be ready.
hey, I hear you.
Oh, practice makes perfect.
Yeah. But my buddy Tim said, actually, we're gonna go out Thursday, and he said, you swing and pinpoint the target, and I'll dig it. And I was like, okay. So we're gonna go out Thursday and give it a try.
Oh,
Awesome.
yeah. That's the way to do it.
Yeah, I'm good right now. Anything?
It's nice to have someone close by that's able to work with you like that. Now, do they still have you on like pain meds and stuff? Hey, Karen.
Actually, the pain and everything has subsided enough that I stopped taking the pain meds, and I'm just eating edibles mostly, and taking some Tylenol every now and then. But other than that, it's just like a dull ache somewhat. And you know, I can do everything but like bend down and pick stuff up off the floor, or go bowling.
No bowling.
Yeah, I can't go bowling yet.
Yeah, that's going to take some doing. But yeah, as soon as you can get off of those pain meds, the better. Because, you know,
Well, I haven't
then
had
you can
any.
save them for like a hurricane party or something.
Yeah, I haven't taken any pain meds in I think 4 days now.
Mm.
So yeah, I don't want those damn things.
Yep. Really, Mary? No swearing, no smoking of any kind on YouTube now? Well, don't worry about it when they yank my channel.
Yeah, because there's some channels that are simply dedicated to smoking.
Yeah.
You know, whether they're weed channels or cigar channels, and the cigar channels are huge.
Yeah.
You know, I
The
mean,
ones they really go after are the gun channels. They don't like
Yeah.
the gun channels.
well, you know, there's other platforms.
Yep.
So maybe I missed something. Is there some new stuff you can't do on YouTube anymore?
Oh, it seems like they're making new rules every day.
Yeah.
I guess I'm out of the loop somewhat.
Yeah, they're
It's just getting ridiculous.
trying to get everybody pissed off and maybe try to get Elon Musk to buy them. You know?
The gun channels, they don't allow advertising anymore. What is it? Also, if they had a link to where you could purchase stuff, they can't do that anymore.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that kind of stuff.
Oh wow.
Take it easy, J-Man.
Good night, J-Man.
Yeah, I can't see the chat, so I rely on y'all.
Yeah.
Right. Okay,
Yeah,
what's
no.
the,
Reed
Reed
says
says- yeah, the partner program. What's that, Reed? That one I don't know.
the partner program is the monetization.
Okay, yeah. That's right. I forgot about that because that's another thing. They're not allowing to monetize the gun channels. So.
Yeah, and again, you know, for most channels, Okay. Yay, Park Rats monetized. I made $200 last year.
Yeah, big deal. Yeah.
Total, yeah.
You can fart on a weekend and make that much.
You know,
Part in a jar, sell it on eBay.
Yeah.
that's it.
Oh, I think the gummies are kicking in. Well, I mean, I had a brownie. I'm sorry, not gummy.
Jarred farts. Dude, you could be on to something. Like, great gift for somebody. It's like Yankee Candle. You open it up. Ah, damn it.
I think that's what they're saying, Dan.
Wow.
Eh,
So, Bill, did you and Kay hang out today in Metal Detect?
We didn't metal detect. We went out and scoped out permissions. So, which I'm gonna go while she's So the next time she comes through, I'll try to have some permissions lined up. So,
Oh, wow.
'cause, I found one street where in a 3-block radius there's like 5 mid-1800s churches. It's like, and you can see the ground's never been touched. And it's just found a couple properties where there was old rock walls that were laid there, and you can see the stuff in there. So that's never been picked through. So yeah,
Nice.
she's a great person. I loved hanging out with her today. That was great. I heard they took down a channel that had over 4,000 subscribers. Well, that's not to YouTube. That's not much, Mary. They really like the guys that are 100,000 and bigger and bring in a lot of revenue. So.
yeah. Yeah. You know, you could have 20,000 subscribers and you're still small potatoes to them.
Yeah. Yeah. So.
Ooh. Yeah, we don't do a lot of scented things around here. When we go to visit Aunt Linda and Uncle Bill, she's one for burning candles all over the house and the little wax melters.
Yeah.
And this would be okay, except it's overpowering when she does it in every room. And every room will have a different smell.
Yeah.
So if all the doors are open, your central location put you in the mind to go and buy some cheese. Yeah.
No, I use Yankee candles here because of the cats. I mean, cats odor can get pretty bad, but the Yankee candles seem to work, and nobody's ever had a nosebleed or anything. But
That's good.
yeah, smells and sprays. Yeah, okay. I know the wife, when she was alive, she'd get headaches from certain smells. So
Oh, yeah.
Really.
Get that stuff stuck up in your sinuses and you can smell it for hours later.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. So Pat, did I know you were looking at some property in Tennessee? How'd that work out?
Well, the first place we looked at was priced right if everything had been perfect. But upon doing inspections, which the buyer has to beware and do, there was about $50,000 worth of rehab that the house needed. So then that price was not good. So we walked away. And we just been looking at another place. Well, that place too, the first place. Jeff and I saw a ghost on the property
Nice.
in the daylight outside, So
Wow.
that was like, this next place we looked at, a lot more acreage, like 27 acres. Nice, and talks about, cutting in a
Mary
road.
doesn't work. Too many
When
cats.
you look at it, it's 90% wooded. And there's a little clear area down here where you could put a house. And there's a clear area up here, which we thought, that'd be great to put a trailer there or a bunker or something. Today we were looking at pictures of the property and we zoomed right in
With
on
you,
that on that patch and we're like, what the hell is that? And so we reached out to the people selling. It's a freaking cemetery. If you're going to sell a piece of property with a cemetery on it, you want to put that in your ad. Great property, 27 acres, 85 dead people. Let us know up front.
Right.
I'm like, I can put man cave back there. That's where I'll grow my weed.
Yeah, not.
So yeah, we seem to be on this thing, death and ghosts and whatever. Oh, Mary, I'm not afraid of ghosts at all.
Hope not.
And I'm not afraid. I don't want them around me and interfering in my da-da-da. And if you're going to be hanging around and watching me, stay invisible. Okay? And we got no problem. But yeah, so dead people seems to be the theme of the properties we're looking at.
I see.
I was like, we should just buy a big mausoleum, move everybody out, put in a little bathroom, a kitchenette. What the heck? This is what it's coming to. Died at home. Services were in the living room, and then they just lock the door and leave us.
That's it.
This wasn't an old family cemetery, though, Dennis. This was like, apparently at one point, the town cemetery.
Right in the middle of this guy's 27 acres. That's really, no.
Yeah.
Because people are going, I want to see my uncle.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
there's a road that the state maintains and pays for to get to the cemetery, but they won't allow that road for you to access your land. So the owners now got to put in another road.
Oh, that's wonderful.
And it's still on your land.
It's still on your land, yeah.
So
Jesus.
But it's public property, though, isn't it? The cemetery.
it's public property on private property. They've got some deed or some right of way, grandfathered, whatever in. So you still own it. They'll maintain it, but you can't use the road they built.
Right.
Wow, that's a new one.
Yeah.
Oh, you live here, so you can't use the road. Everybody else can.
Yeah.
That doesn't make sense.
Would it just leave our cars parked up in the cemetery and hop the fence?
You do that.
How did they get away with that, Mary? They're government. They'll do what they want.
Mm-hmm. It's the
That's why
worst
so many
case in
people-
mint in the world is the government.
That's why so many people are anti-government, Mary.
Yep. Certainly.
Do as we say, don't do as we do. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, hey, I'm gonna hop off here and hang out in the chat, and
Heck yeah, man. It
Hey,
was
Spooky, thanks for coming up, man.
yeah,
great
man.
to see you live. Yeah,
I'm-
hopefully we'll see you at the Zoom tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get there for that. We'll see what happens in 4 more weeks of wearing this thing, and
Yep. Yeah. Just do everything they tell you to, man.
Yep. Get better, brother.
Mhm.
Want to see out
All
there
right.
swinging.
yeah. All right, I'll see y'all in the chat.
Okay.
Now to figure out how to get out of here.
Mary,
This is the first time I've done it on my phone. So, here we go. All right. Peace out.
Mary, the difference between a hillbilly and a redneck is elevation.
Mhm.
That's pretty much it.
Yeah, you got hillbillies, rednecks, and then down here in Florida, swamp billies.
Well, we used to call them in California because I lived up in the hills, so I was a hillbilly. And back east, they call city people city slickers. We called them flatlanders back in California.
Yeah.
And I mentioned that to people that would come in from a city, from somewhere else, and they'd come in and they have a bumper sticker. I'm a city slicker. I go, not in California, you're not. You're a
Yeah, you're-
flatlander.
Flatlanders. That's what we called them up in Maine.
Yeah. But I think they get the city slickers from the movies because that's,
Mhm.
the movies from the 30s. You're a city slicker. I never ever heard anybody use that terminology. It was always a flatlander.
Hmm.
Yeah, George Carlin said it best about the government. Yep. Like he said, military intelligence, 2 words that can never go together.
Oh, Danny boy, just a digging. I am a hillbilly. I used to wrestle pigs and cows. Tell us more about your ex-wife, please.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Oh, Flatlanders in Oregon. Yeah. I said. Excuse me. Where do you think you're going, buddy? Got a Rolex, huh, Danny? How could you be a hillbilly with a Rolex?
He bought it when he went to visit the big city. He doesn't actually know it's a Brolex.
Was it spelled Rolex or Rollex? Because I had a friend one time. He's picking through some trash that they had on the estate sale, and he found this box. He goes, "Look, there's a Rolex." I go, "Look at that Rolex. That doesn't look real to me, you know.
Yeah.
One, it's spelled wrong. It looks cheap. And Rolexes don't look cheap."
And their Rolexes are heavy.
Yeah.
You know.
So he actually took it to a jewelry store. As soon as he set it down, the guy went, he goes, "It ain't real, pal." He came out and he said, "It's not real." I said, "I think I tried to tell you that." You know?
I've never been into Rolexes. I have a couple of nice watches, some that I've won and some that I've bought and some
Mark
that have been
Thomas.
gifts. But if I had my choice for fancy watches that I could actually own and use on a regular basis, I'd want a Piaget. I think they're just much finer build than anything else, and the look, the design, it's wonderful watches.
Well, I always liked Timex only because back in the early 60s, they did, I can't remember the newsman that did it, but he was doing an advertisement for Timex and they strapped it to an outboard motor and they fired it up. He goes, and they shut the motor off. It's in water. The watch is gone. They never could find it. He's going to say it keeps on ticking. It couldn't. It was gone. There were pieces or nothing. The watch was just gone. It cracked up. I saw it. They were talking about it 30 years later on Johnny Carson. The guy goes, "Yeah, we never did find that watch. Nobody knows what happened."
But it probably ran until it wound down.
Yeah, but how could you lose a watch? I mean, you're on a sound stage, you know, a recording stage. It had to be there somewhere, but they never found it.
It hung up in the rafters.
It was just hilarious, especially look on the guy because it was live, and on the guy's face, he goes, "And it's gone." Oh yeah. If anybody hasn't seen Danny's pizza eating video, you need to go watch it. Yeah, been there, done that, Danny. And if you take this for me, Marky Mark. Oh man.
Oh, good.
Citizen's a good watch, Tony. Yeah,
Mhm.
It's a good watch. Oh, it was fun to watch, Dan. That was it. Oh, John, what's in the plug? How you doing? Charlie's brother.
What's up, John?
Oh.
Sucker State. It's fun.
Oh, I think I worked with 3 guys from Missouri, which is the show me state.
Mhm.
And I'll tell you, every one of them, every time you had tried to explain something to them, well, show me. Now I know where they got the motto for
Yeah.
this.
Because seeing is believing.
Yeah. Oh, John, that's late. What kind of work do you do? Excuse me. Dang. No, no, I haven't, John. Just in my yard, but I went out with Case digging it today and we scoped out some places. She came up, was going back to Texas, stopped by here. Found some pretty interesting places downtown, some old churches and stuff, and some yards where the houses were gone, but there was stone walls and stuff. I'm gonna check out and find their city property now or if somebody owns them. But the churches, there was like 4 or 5 mid 1800s churches in a 3-block section there. I want to go ask permissions. You do remember that one, huh? Oh yeah, but the one that before that, Reed, where it just disappeared. It was, John. It was cool hanging out with Kay, but also discovered some places I hadn't been through this town before. Looks like great place to detect. Yep, Yoopers. Oh my God. Jeff Daniels, because he's a Yooper and he made a movie about it. Escabana in the Moonlight. So if you're from Michigan and haven't seen it, you need to watch that. Wow, Jim, really? Nearest town is 400 people, and that's too big? Yeah, I like little towns too. Yep, it was here in Clarksville, John. Right downtown. Found some old side streets and stuff that looked great. So. Okay, Marty, that could happen though. Yeah, John, there's a whole bunch of old places downtown that don't look like they've ever been detected or anything. So, yeah, I know, Mary, but they're still born in Michigan, even though they're from their ancestors from Finland. But Jeff Daniels' movie Escabana and the Moonlight. Oh God, that was hilarious.
Yoopers and loopers, huh?
Yep.
Clang bang. Oh, that's right.
Yeah, like Mary says, they have a Finnish background and they speak it in their accent. You can hear it. But Jeff Daniels is a Yooper, and like I said, he made a movie called Escabana and the Moonlight. It's about a guy that for 25 years has been trying to get his first deer kill and can't do it. Just a hilarious movie. No, John, I haven't been out detecting yet, so.
Ooh.
The few places I did were outside of town. So, and they were when I could still walk there in walking distance from where I lived. Oh, another toe tap. Cool. Nice.
I'd like to find a heel plate someday. That's kind of big on my bucket list.
Me, I just want to find any. I love finding the old relics, and so anything would be great. I'm game, John. Said I can't. Somebody has to come and get me because I haven't been released to drive yet. I don't know when or if that is ever gonna happen. Oh, Jim, 3.5 acres out in the country. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Days.
That's
love
what
that.
I'm looking for.
Yeah.
Be away from all the nonsense.
And I wasn't a detective when I had my last time in my property. I'd love to go hit that place now. It was built back in the 50s, early 50s.
Things were built to last. Yeah, heel plates are awesome. Definitely want to cross that off the bucket list this year if I can.
Oh, yeah. It's like, what is it with the heel plate? If it's got a heart in it, that was from a woman's shoe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Stuff like that. That is so cool. Yep. Yep, Marty, I know the feel. Like I was telling Kay today, talking about back home. One park I used to hit. It was 80 acres, but less than 20 of it was developed with a little bit of disc golf course in there. And there's a bunch of old hard rock mines around it. And that 80 acres before it was a park, that's where the miners lived. They could walk to work from their house to one of the 7 or 8 mines that were right there.
Mhm.
And none of the other metal detectors ever went up in the woods or on the trails. Well, I didn't even know about the cabins until I came across these areas where you could see something that had been burned in like a long time ago. Well, I started talking to one of the docents from another park, saying, "Oh, well, there was miners' cabins up in there, and when it became a park in the early 1900s, they burned the buildings down that were still there." I went, "Really?" And that's when I started finding old burnt harmonic reeds with the nails still in them and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, John from Finders Keepers pointed out that one of those trails I was on, that's where I found my Victorian poison ring, the button, hook, that kind of stuff. So the further I went up that trail, the more stuff I was finding. But it was so far apart when I did the hunt, I never thought about, putting it all together, going, "Oh, this all came out of here."
Hmm.
Oh, nice, Lisa. 4,500 people in a 5-mile radius. That's the kind of place I want to be.
Oh, yeah. That would absolutely thrill me to no end.
Yeah. Especially like here in Clarksville, what I'd like to find, everybody wants Civil War stuff. What I was saying is this was kind of like it was a train station here during the Civil War and before, and there was also things came in through in the river, so there must be all kinds of old trade tokens in the ground here. Because I know the South used them a lot, so it's like, man, I'd love to find that kind of stuff. Yeah, 3 ringers are nice. Civil War stuff is nice, but to find the oddball stuff that, this store was in business for 30 years and they had trade tokens for maybe 5 of it.
Yeah.
Hi, Looter, right?
Looter.
Trade tokens can really tell you a lot about a town. So
And you can find some that are extremely rare, like more rare than coins, and carry a lot of value to them.
Yeah.
Just like catalogs and groups and magazines all dedicated to this stuff.
Yeah. What really got me into tokens was finding a Euro coin token. And then when I found a Look magazine from 1962, 25th anniversary token. It's like, that is just so cool. Unfortunately, it was bent in half when I found it. But yeah, I can understand that, Lisa. That's another one, Reed, digging up something you have no idea what it is and then trying to find out what it is. Oh, nice. John, a Louisville Railway token. Cool.
I like the transit tokens. They're usually super tiny.
Mm-hmm.
Had a good run of them a year or so back out with Kimberly. And it's like, there's good stuff everywhere. I don't care how hunted you think it is. There's still good stuff all over the place.
Oh yeah. Well, you got to figure hundreds of years of stuff getting dropped in the dirt. There's going to be stuff there. Yeah, you're right, John. That's the fun part about the hobby. You just never know.
Nice. Yeah, the ones I've found tinier than dimes, these transit tokens,
Wow.
for getting on buses, and I guess factories used to give them to workers and stuff like that to make sure everybody could get to work.
Oh, wow. Third calorie, 25-cent exchange. Nice, Marty. John says his token was dime size. That's like one part back home. I found a Santa Cruz Boardwalk token, 1992, and I could barely read it because the whole thing was made out of zinc. It's like, crap. Why couldn't they made it out of aluminum anyways? I mean, it would have lasted a lot longer.
Yeah, at least been a little bit more legible.
Yeah. Well, it was about the size of a quarter, but only about 3/4 was there, and one edge was completely eaten away.
I think it would be nice if places started doing that again.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Except they won't because it's cheaper to print out a little credit card.
Yeah, gift cards have
Yeah.
killed it all.
Yeah. It's funny. They still look at Australia, the United Kingdom, Canada. They still love their $1 or $2 coins over paper money and their tokens. In the UK, they still have the vending machines that take the tokens all over the place. Have for 50, 60, 70 years. God, I wonder. Oh. I mean, let's see. Oh. I don't even know if they're in this, but I'll look. Oh. One of my jars of junk. If I can find the stuff.
Mate, Trevor, good to see you. We'll see you again next Tuesday.
Is that from Leadart? Is that from Leadart?
No, this is from back home, the stuff I saved.
One more.
Okay. Now, oh my God. I forgot about that. One of my silver rings.
Yeah.
It's a little dove silver toe ring that I found. Canadian money, that's not what I'm looking for. Lots of foreign coins, yeah. Find them all the time. Car wash token. Token. I don't even know if it's got a date on it.
How's it going, BC?
Jason. I don't know what that is. Fern, wheat pennies. Come on. Where's angel token that I found one time. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's just oops. Man, I don't know where I can hold that to her. The gold shiny makes it hard to see.
Good evening, room, says FL Thunder. Rob has joined the party.
Here's the Santa Cruz Boardwalk token. You can see that edge eating away.
Yeah. Oh. We figured Rob was wiped out from a day of doing house construction stuff. It's good to see you here, man.
Oh, wow. Didn't know I had it. 63 Silver Rosie mixed in with the stuff.
Hey, throw up the link and see if Rob wants to come up.
You're late, Rob. Ah, here it is. 1962 Look Magazine 25th anniversary token. Only made him that 1 year.
Be good to get Rob up here. He's got the
Victorian
most
button.
popular Sunday morning live stream known to man.
Yep. And where is that? Lots of weird foreign coins. Rob.
There's the man. What's up, brother?
Good evening, guys.
Good evening.
How you doing, Rob?
My two buddies. I had a couple buddies over after the trivia. One of my buddies is in from Michigan. So,
Ah,
hang on, gotta turn my sound off the other one. That's better.
ah.
And we'll go high def here. And boom, there we are in high def.
Let's see if
Super.
we can see that.
Hmm.
Yeah, I just heard you found a Rosie going through your stuff there, Bill.
Yeah, 63. Damn, I wish this camera was better, but this is a 1971 Euro coin token that I found in a park back home on a trail. This one was for cigarette vending machine.
And they use tokens for that?
Oh
Yeah, they still do to this day.
Yep.
Because they have tokens. You go walking through a park over there, and they got a vending machine right in the middle of the park, just sitting out in the open. But they learned a long time ago, you use coins, people break into them. You use the tokens, and the tokens are good only for machines. You can't turn them in for cash. Nobody bothers them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, one of the local ice houses down here, you get the big where you go up and you get the 20 pounds of loose ice or the 16-pound bag for like $3.
Yeah,
They'll only use tokens. Tokens are the credit card, and so if you're going to be buying a lot of ice, which a lot of people do, I guess they call them up and buy the tokens, and it actually saves them money.
Just be cool. I'm glad you got your $2 bill. I'll be sending more stuff out tomorrow. Hello to Lisa. Hello to still and written it back down to remind myself. I'm sure I've got an nice O2 NIFC in here somewhere. So we'll work on finding that for you, Tony.
Oops.
So I understand you guys had another good Saturday, Pat.
Yes, we did. Of course, it's always good getting out with Kimberly. I enjoy spending time with her. I missed her while I was on my trip. So yeah, we had a good time.
She's fun, but yet she's fun, but she's also a good serious detector.
Oh,
Hey,
she's a
Mr. Tom.
contender. There ain't no doubt about that. She's in it to win it, and she loves her machine. And it seems like whatever she's using, she gets really good at it. Yeah, she's
Wait. Plugs. This makes plug. What's in the plug says I spoke to the park ranger at Paris Landing, and they say I can detect, but I'm not allowed to be standing on the ground, which made no sense to me at all. Okay, that makes no sense to me either.
Okay,
That's
here's one.
stupider. That's stupider than the park said I can metal detect, but I can't dig a hole.
Yeah.
So you can metal detect for surface coins.
Oh, I wish you could see this one better. This is a Red River, New Mexico token. And on the opposite side from where it shows the mountain range, it says Red River or River, whatever it is. It's got an eagle with a bunch of stars around it. I could not find anything about this token online at all.
Bill, go to Numista.
Numista? Okay. I'll do that.
NUMISTA.com. It is the website for tokens.
Okay. Thank you, Rob.
Apparently, what's in the plug? Apparently, Tony says you got to be riding a drone. There you go, Tony.
Okay. John, what's in the plug? It's only here. Montgomery County, Nashville, and Clarksville, because it was a big Civil War area. They got some weird laws. The big weirdest one to me is you can magnet fish in the rivers in the state of Tennessee, but you can't metal detect because the Tennessee Valley Authority won't allow it.
Do you see what Reed wrote? The cigarette machines on the street in Germany only take your money if you first scan your German driver's license.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
That's a new one.
My sister was telling me, Pat, in the casino in Kansas City where she's at, cigarettes in the machine there are $12 a pack in the machine in the casino.
Yeah.
That's insane. There you go. When Bill comes back, NorCal put up a link for tokencatalog.com.
Yeah. When I was in West Virginia at the university doing a trade show, I thought cigarettes were outrageous there, at like, $9-10 a pack. And I went from there over to Chicago. And where I was staying in Chicago, the generic cigarettes were $17 a pack. For generics. It's like,
I saw a lady at a convenience store in front of me a few months ago, bought 2 cartons of cigarettes and gave the clerk a $100 bill, and she got like a few little bills back and change for 2 cartons of cigarettes, almost $100.
that's actually a good price nowadays, because shoot, a carton of Marlboros in some places will cost you $80 a carton.
Hey, squirrels, welcome. Bill, hang on. NorCal put up a link, Bill, to a tokencatalog.com site.
Oh, thank you, NorCal. Tokencatalog.com.
And Pat, we went out after my meeting yesterday. Denise Kay and I went to Clearwater Beach. Bill, can you put me on solo for a sec?
Yeah. Remember how to do it. Except not me. I want you. No, I don't want removed. There you go.
Denise Kay got this. And if you see the front there, it's got a crown with a royal emblem on the front.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's also got more of a crown on the back. This is a $50 size token. It's got a reeded edge, and it took me a while to read it. Bill, you got to look up at the screen, buddy, and see what you're doing.
Sorry about that, Rob. Hit the wrong. Oops. I was trying to type something, and for some reason, here we go again. Do that. Why it did that?
It turns out I had to get the loop and read it. It says the Royal Fusiliers, Tower of London, Royal Fusiliers Museum, 1685 to 1971. This is a token from the museum celebrating the Queen's Royal Fusiliers Regiment, Army Regiment. And I only found 2 pictures of this on the internet. One guy's got one on eBay for $40. And Numista has this listed as a 92 and 100 on a scale of tokens for rareness. So 92 is way up there. She found this on Clearwater Beach last night, and I'm figuring some British tourist carried this in his pocket as a good luck charm.
Mm-hmm.
And lost it. We thought it might be silver, but apparently it's silver over nickel. Absolutely gorgeous token. So
BC says it costs $212 for a carton of cigarettes up there.
oh my God.
Mm-hmm. And still, you'll see people buying a couple cartons at a time. You can get the cheaper brands for $27 a carton here, Connie Barnes says.
Yeah, what's in the plug? When I was in that little town in Missouri that I'd hunted, I finally got up enough guts at 4:00 on the day that I was leaving, or the day before I was leaving, to ask the curator in the museum next to the 1838 courthouse that was on the historical registry if I could detect it. And she said, absolutely, we'd love to see what you find on our old ground. And guys, I had like 2 hours to detect it before dark. and she invited me back when I came up to Missouri 8 months later, and I went up there and found the Indian head in the in all the old square nails that I'm sending to her. And then across the street is where I met Shane when we went back there 8 months later. And him and I both pulled Indians off the curb strip across the street from the courthouse. And I got that 1863 Springfield rifle trigger guard.
What town were we in? I don't even remember, Rob, when we were with Jeff. And that lady's like, you can hunt that little park over there, but other people detect it already. And then she was like super snotty. And it had that metal slide I went down in my video.
Attapulgite, Georgia.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah, she was snotty as shit.
I mean, I got a silver ring out there, and we pulled a ton of other great.
Oh, you got that beautiful silver ring with that big stone in it. That was easily an engagement ring.
Mm-hmm.
Attapulgite. Oh, now I got to look it up, Pat.
Yeah, Reed. I've been getting into because I used to do it when I was younger too, but I've been getting back into the rolling my own, and even tobacco. Like I get this up in Virginia when I'm with Jeff, and it's $6.79 for this big package here, 6 ounces. This same package here in Florida costs almost $20. So whenever I go see Jeff, I load up on tobacco.
Pat, I was real close. It's called Attapulgite, Georgia. Attapulgite,
Georgia.
with the major population of 454.
Mm-hmm.
And Mr. Pat scored himself a beautiful silver ring with ice in it.
Yeah, I always start near the swings. Not the big kid swings. Start near the little kid swings where their moms are pushing them, because that's when the good stuff comes flying off. And you try to take the kid out of that swing and it's grabbing at you, might rip out an earring, snap your necklace. Moms aren't paying attention. They're worried because the kid's crying and they got to feed this little thing again, and they get distracted easy.
Danny Boy, here about 3, 4, 5 years ago, the roll your own tobacco places opened up. They took over a lot of other businesses, and you could go in there and you buy your tobacco by the poundage or whatever, and then you buy your rolling papers there. And when cigarettes spiked up here, those self cigarette places, the self tobacco places, man, they were huge here a few years ago.
Oh yeah, that's when I was doing it, because you'd buy the tobacco, then you'd have to leave that business and go next door to the next business that had the rolling machines that you could rent the use of the machine. This way it was 2 separate entities, but I did that, and I would do that for my mom. It really is more affordable. You know, you get a pound of tobacco for $16 and you've got like 3 cartons of cigarettes.
I took care of that problem by not smoking. I don't even want to know how much money I've saved over the decades.
A
I
lot.
wonder how many more blocks I can jog than you can.
You might be able to jog faster than me, but I'll hold out on the stamina.
No, I doubt that, especially if there's cigarettes at the end of the line. Like, I got to get there before they're closed. Good luck keeping up.
Well, Bill, we got the ceilings up and all the walls are back up.
Nice.
Yeah, Danny, I've tried a couple of those home rolling machines, the little ones you slide the tube over it and, you know, do that. And I've recently seen this other one that you put the tobacco in and you twist it, and then you slide the paper in and twist it again, and they come out looking perfect. So
Evening, just be cool.
the filters are cheap enough.
No, they got ones that are about $80 for a roll machine on eBay, but I had one for 5 years and sold for almost as much as I paid for it when I moved.
Yeah.
And, good machines. They don't break down, and you can roll a pack of cigarettes in like 5 minutes. Just put the tube on it.
Yep. Yeah, but
Plug, I hope that's helping you out. I hope it's helping Charlie out vaping by not smoking.
the
Well, they say vaping's just as bad as smoking now. So
yeah, it causes something called popcorn lung.
yeah.
That doesn't sound good.
No,
But yeah, I tried some of those cheap rolling machines, electric ones. They don't hold up.
Hey guys, I've been invited with Charlie tomorrow. Iron Antler, Mr. Beard, has invited me on him and his wife's live stream tomorrow evening at 7 p.m. Eastern time. He's
Okay.
asked Charlie and I to come on as guests.
who's this?
Beard, Iron Antler.
Oh,
We'll be on his show for a little bit, Pat.
Oh yeah,
All right.
that ought to be fun. I'll be doing the Zoom thing. And speaking of shows, here's what's going to happen,
Good night,
people.
Mary.
Night, Mary.
Night, Mary.
You're right, John.
Every Sunday morning, Rob and Charlie are there putting on what has got to be the greatest show in our community. Live stream for Sunday mornings. Awesome. They take off. Boom. Everybody jumps over to Marlin's and has a super great time there. And it makes Sundays super fun and enjoyable for everybody in the community. And I want to add to that myself. So, starting this Sunday, look for me at 7:30 in the morning. I'm going to go from 7:30 till 9, waking up with the Park Rat. We can have a few laughs, get ready for Rob and Charlie's show, and rate them hard. So that's my plan of attack, and that's the time frame I'm going to stick to.
Cool, Pat.
So,
Very cool.
Don't expect me to, we're going to go over and no, when it's time to end, we are gone because I ain't missing Rob's show, man. They have a great time, and I love being a part of that.
Thank you, Pat.
I'm with you, Mary.
Hell
Same
yeah.
thing happened to me.
You know, I see 25, 30 people in the comments a half an hour waiting for your show to start. You know, I mean, they're all pumped up. They're psyched. They're ready. Come on over and hang out at Park Rats. We'll have some laughs together. Then everybody can jump over to Rob and Charlie's, and the day will be started off right. So come and wake up.
You
with
gonna
Park
start
Rat.
that this Sunday, Pat?
Boom.
I
Yeah.
will
Nice.
make it a point to stop by and say hi.
You know?
Like
Well,
Tom
I know
got
you're
set
busy
my
getting
alarm.
ready and stuff. So, you know,
I am. Yepper. Yes, ma'am, Miss Connie.
That means 6:30 a.m. I got to set the alarm. Okay.
AM.
Yeah, you said AM, Pat.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah.
AM for me. I thought they were talking about you over Iron Antler. I'm like,
No, that's 7 p.m. tomorrow. Bill says he's got to set the alarm earlier to get up to see you tomorrow or
An
something.
hour
Yeah,
earlier than
so
you
it's
because
gonna be 7:30 Eastern time until 9.
6:30 my time. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Bill, did you see Reed's comment? Smoking cigarettes with filters is like sucking titty through a sweater.
Yeah.
But I'd still do it.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, I am gonna have to do that. Damn.
Oh,
I
God,
usually-
yeah, that'd be
I
like,
usually Saturday night before I go to bed, Pat, I try and put the thumbnail up
yeah, John, that is
and
super early. Oh my God.
and do the the community page picture, so that's up, and then I try and remember to put it on Facebook if I do, and then I set up the 10-second countdown and then the 30-second intro I have, and then I try and send off the StreamYard link to Charlie early, so at 9:00. But it really, to be honest with you, Pat, really doesn't take that long to set up.
Well, that's good to know because you and me are going to be on the phone Saturday while I set mine up. I
Good
can
deal.
have a thumbnail picture ready, and I can use that for my whatever it is on Facebook community page thing, but the rest of that stuff I'm definitely going to need help with because I'd like to have it set up where they're not just waiting for me to start before they can find it,
Yeah, I'm gonna get up tomorrow morning and I'm gonna go. I'll do a thumbnail for my community page for Iron Antlers, and then I'm gonna mail out a whole bunch of prize packs tomorrow. I found my stickers finally. So I can, I got to go down to my silver guy, buy 4 or 5 more dimes. I think I've got enough $2 bills here for those prizes. So I want to get out about 10, 12 prizes tomorrow and get caught up here.
Heck yeah. Yeah, I'm only sitting on a couple, still waiting for addresses and recontacts.
Jesus.
Well, and I don't mean any disrespect to anybody else here or listening or that watches this in the future, but I have decided that if Charlie and I do another big great Christmas giveaway stream like we did this year, that was a huge success. The only problem I'm having with are people that ordered prizes that aren't in. So my only requirement next year is going to be is that if you're nice enough to offer a prize on my stream, I'm going to insist that it's a physical prize that you have already with you, unless it's an e-gift card. But not something that I've ordered and I'm waiting 6 weeks for.
Yeah,
Because
I'm going to definitely do the Advent different too, because this year in my mind was an abject failure. Okay. So many people didn't send in stickers that said they would. Send me 5 or 6 autographed stickers I can throw in with the, thankfully there were some people out there that sent 30, and that helped make up for it. And then I was just throwing in odds and ends of everything else I had sitting around here. But that in my mind was kind of a failure. I've been telling people about it all year, but it did not.
yes, Miss Mercury did. I got some of her stickers.
Yep.
Take care, Reed. Thanks.
Take it easy, Reed. And so that was kind of disappointing. And I had one prize offered up that was going to go into all 50 packs. And the person offering up the prize never delivered. Even after sent reminders.
I had a channel that was
do this.
Yes, I had a channel that was supposed to be sending me hats and T-shirts for the giveaway, and they never did that too. Now I have to admit that the 27 prizes we give away, we gave away 27 prizes to 26 winners. Everybody so far has delivered the prizes except for one person. And the other person waiting for the T-shirts.
Yeah.
So,
but it's like, and when I announce these things and I say this is going to be in the prize pack, everybody's getting one, and they don't show up.
Yeah.
So yeah, things will be different next year. If somebody wants to offer up a prize,
I only typed
to send it to me way ahead of time.
I only put in my description, Pat, the stuff that people that I already had in hand.
Mm-hmm. So, but
But
we will do it again next year.
Shane gave 2 Amazon e-gift cards. Dennis did an Amazon e-gift card,
Mhm.
and I'm going to start trying that a little more too, because the one prize I shipped to Canada, the shipping cost me more. The shipping was $21 to send a $15 prize. It was $21. So I could even offer a $25 Amazon e-gift card, and I'm still saving money if that goes to Canada.
Mm-hmm. But if you were to partner up, say, with like Marlin, okay, then you tell Marlin, okay, I've got these 6 or 7 prizes here. And Marlin says, I've got these 6 or 7 prizes here. And so when you're offering up a prize on your channel, if the winner happens to be from Canada, you won't be getting one of these prizes. You'll be getting one of these 6 or 7. They'll be sent to you from Marlin.
That's
and
interesting.
If Marlin has a U.S. winner, he says, well, instead of sending you this prize, you'll get one of these 6 prizes from Rob. And you send that out. So you have this reciprocity between the two of you. You're both saving money, and you're both still keeping all of your viewers happy.
That's like
I like that idea. Like I could offer 1 ounce round and make sure that me and Marlon both have that 1 ounce round, and then
or he has something comparable.
Yes.
Or you make up 5 prize packs and send them to him, and he sits on them until somebody there wins, and vice versa.
Well, I'm still paying a shipping charge.
But only once.
Well, that's true.
Okay. I'd rather get 1 2-pound package through than 5 half-pound packages. Yeah,
No,
I
just
those,
donated
that's,
a
see, that's
Right, Randy,
Pat,
remember-
that's why I like these discussions. You throw out an
Mhm.
outside the box idea. I like it.
I donated one of my pen stands to Roe, not thinking that somebody outside the country could win it. Well, it was Jason from BC Treasure Trails. Well,
Mhm.
you know, I said I'd do it, so I shipped it to him. That's the weird thing. $14 to ship. That's not bad. Could be
No,
worse.
for
Actually,
Canada, that's cheap, but still, Bill, it's like $1.50 for American shipping.
yeah.
Mhm.
It's like he won one on mine, so he got two in the package. So okay. The weird thing is, it hasn't made it there because it's shipped from here straight to Alaska. Thought, okay, it's pretty much on its way. Oh wait, then it went from Alaska to LA to go through customs. It's like, wait a minute, they have customs in Alaska. What the hell is it getting shipped to LA for? So it still hasn't made it. But I couldn't believe that. I go, wait a minute, you shipped it from here to Alaska, then you go 1,500 miles back the other way.
Mhm.
Only the United States Postal Service could do that. And think it's, well, there's nothing wrong with that.
Mhm. You might also be able to do a very similar thing like that, Rob, with a channel in the UK if you've got a lot of UK viewers, or even just a few. You know, you
Well,
get
that's why I'm gonna,
one
that's
good
why
trusted channel there that you can count on to handle those logistics.
that's why I'm gonna start offering, in lieu of cash or in lieu of a silver round or something. I'm just gonna either offer a $10 or $15 Amazon gift card. It's there immediately. You can buy, you can buy on Amazon. It's got stations everywhere in the world, and it just eliminates all
Mhm.
shipping, all delays, all
Now,
problems.
Is Amazon worldwide?
Absolutely.
Because I know some things aren't, that we would think, oh, they don't have these over there, but
We have an Amazon here in Lakeland, Pat, which is like 45 minutes from us, about over where near
Yeah.
Simon
You know
lives.
what?
Some of the things Denise orders in the morning gets here the same day.
Mhm.
The only problem with the Amazon, like in Canada, is if you give them a $10 card like you would here, it's going to buy them $3 worth of product in Canada
Yeah,
because the prices are so much higher up there.
exchange problems, that
Yep.
could be an issue.
That's the only thing I thought, because Marty nuts about digging in coin roll. He was talking. I asked him, "What's this cost up there?" Okay, a Garrett pinpointer is $180 plus VAT up there. You got to remember value added tax. So it's like their stuff is just through the freaking roof up there. So
Mhm.
okay, $10 gift card here. We'll buy $10 worth.
Oh,
of
Miss
stuff.
Lisa. Miss Lisa works for Amazon. Thank you, Lisa.
But a $10 gift card up in Canada is not going to buy as much.
Mhm.
So it's like, okay, it is cheaper to send a gift card, but you might want to add more to it for places like
Mhm.
Canada.
But then, if Marlin were to buy gift cards that are for Canadian stores or whatever, they're local eateries or what have you, then boom, you're all taken care of.
Yeah.
So I think that'll be a good way to do things, especially for the hard prize.
I've got Marlon in my Facebook group, and I can PM him, so I'll bring up that idea to him, Pat.
Because I do love doing the gift cards because it's instant, doesn't cost anything to ship it. All you got to do is type in their email address and hit send.
Now, Bill, how does that work? Obviously, you have to have an Amazon account, right?
Yeah, you have an Amazon account. You go in there and you just say gift card, and they'll bring up different gift cards. And it says Amazon gift card. You click on that, and you can put in $1 to whatever you want.
And can you put that on? Can you pay that through PayPal?
No, PayPal's eBay. You can't use PayPal for that on Amazon.
Can you
So-
can you do it right on a debit card or a credit card?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
You can add that into you just join Amazon. It's free. Don't get the Prime. Just join Amazon.
Oh, well, Denise has already got the Prime account, so we're already
Oh
set
well,
up.
then it
Bill.
doesn't matter. You're good.
Mhm.
Yeah, and you put in their email address after you buy the card. Hit send. They got it right then.
Got it.
Mm.
So easy. Cuts out the shipping cost. They get it instantly. Doesn't get lost. So
Yeah, I need to, in the future, I need to make sure that when people ship an item for my giveaway in my name, I'm going to request that they ship it with tracking so I can I can prove to the people, because I've got a couple people calling me saying that they haven't got gifts or prizes, and
Okay, Rob, you got a printer?
yeah,
Pirateship.com. You pay for it right there with a credit card. You print out your own label. Tracking's included. You don't have to even ask them for it. It just comes up.
Dude.
And
well,
it's
no,
a-
I get that on the ship station, but I'm talking about somebody else if they're sending like
oh, okay. Yeah.
No,
you
the
know, it's-
pirate ship is way better than ship station. I think
Yeah,
on
okay.
these savings. I mean, for all these packages I just did, I saved nearly $200.
I was gonna say the flat rate boxes, like the smallest one that's like $10.50 to ship, is like $8 on Pirate Ship. No,
Mhm.
it's 2.5 off that one right there.
And if you stick that inside of an envelope, you pay envelope price.
Yeah.
And so then you're paying for a 9x12 envelope. And if you fold it up smaller, you could be paying for a 9x8 envelope.
That's like, I got a friend back in California wants to send me stuff. He just sent me a paperback and he spent $9.90 shipping it through the United States Postal. I went, dude, I could have bought that same book used off eBay with $3 shipping for $7. So you pay almost $3 more just to ship it than I could have bought it for.
Mhm.
Hey, what you really want to drive, Connie and John, is garbage trucks. Whereas your semis have an 18.5 axle, they have 22.5 rated axles in garbage trucks because they're already overloaded before you put anything in them. And they're really fun to stop when they're loaded. I used to have a garbage route where I'd come down off this mountain every Thursday, and by the time I hit town, the smoke was pouring off the wheels because the truck was overloaded and the brakes were burnt out.
There we go. Should I get back on the right thing? All right, well, I am going to head on out.
Thanks for coming up, Pat. Thanks for being here
Thanks for
tonight.
having me. And everybody be looking forward to Sunday. I'll be getting with Rob to make sure I get that set up right.
we will take care of that Saturday night, sir.
Hey.
Sounds good, brother. I appreciate it. Alrighty, YouTube land. I'll see you out there somewhere tomorrow.
Yep.
Thank you,
See
sir.
tomorrow, Pat. And Rob, I think it will be shut down. It's 1:15.
Yep. I want to make sure you were still on, Bill. And if I did, I want to come in and
Oh,
say
yeah.
hello.
Yeah, because I had a long day today because I had lunch with Kay.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, had lunch with Kay, and then we went out scoping downtown Clarksville to some of the old back streets to find permissions. So,
Awesome, Bill. I enjoyed meeting and hunting with Kay.
oh, Kay's great. But I mean,
Yep.
so the next
I
time she
enjoyed-
comes around, we found in a 3-block area, we found like 8 mid-1800s churches. So it's like, oh, when you go up and ask the church, they pretty much are going to say, go ahead.
Yeah, Dalton usually goes about 8 for 10 with churches.
Good night,
What's the
John.
plug? Have a good night. I just put
Tony.
coffee on, Bill, so I'm going to go make me a cup of coffee.
Yeah. Thank you, Rob, for coming up. Thank you, Danny, and everybody else for being here. And Tortuga Lisa. Wonderful having everybody here tonight. We'll see you next week.
See everybody tomorrow night over on Beards.
Yeah, him at Beards. And don't forget, Sunday morning, Pat's going to start a show at 6:30, then Rob, then Marlon. Later, everybody.